What is up, restaurant friends? If you're looking for some more ideas with AI and restaurants, you're in the right place today. I am here with Gary Chaglasyan and Spencer Amandon from RestoGPT.AI, and they've got lots of wisdom about the AI space. Gary and Spencer, tell us a little bit about what you are doing to help restaurants with tech and AI right now.
Thank you, Cord. Nice to be here. So let me start, Spencer, and then you could take over quickly. So I just want to start with the background, right? I've been in this space for over 20 years, mainly launching, owning, operating restaurants. I was always in tech, trying to understand how we can add more efficiency, improve the bottom line for restaurants. So fast moving forward, built OrderBuy, which is a restaurant operating system, merged with RestoGPT.AI, and now developing a digital workforce for SMB restaurants. Spencer?
Yeah, absolutely. So, yep, my name is Spencer Amandon. I got started in the restaurant technology space about 4 or 5 years ago as a freelance business development representative. I worked with a number of different restaurant technology companies. I found my way to working with Gary and RestoGPT, as I believe they have a great product from the bottom up and the top down. As Gary mentioned, their solution really helps reduce labor costs, improve efficiency, and increase profitability. And the way that we do this is by offering peripheral services. By peripheral services, I mean services that exist outside the point of sale, such as phone automation, online ordering, tablet consolidation, third-party dispute resolution, amongst others. So that's kind of a little bit about my background. I do come from marketing background pre-COVID. And I feel like everyone has a pre-COVID story. And after COVID, that's when I got started in the restaurant technology space, and it's been great.
Yeah. Well, let's dive in a little bit deeper. What are some, ChatGPT has been around for 18 months, but as you know, Gary, it's been around for much longer than that. What are trends both of you are seeing in the restaurant industry right now that restaurant owners need to be aware of?
Well, there's a lot of trends. Let's understand what the meaning of trends are, right? We could go down to AI is very buzzwordy today. Augmented reality is having a comeback, voice ordering, different marketing solutions. I think that will be the key moving forward. Dispute and refund management, as said, we see more gamification, more loyalty programs. Those are the things we see are, interesting trends moving into this year.
What are some of the challenges as you're talking to restaurant owners? What are some of those challenges you see that they're facing, and how you and your tools can help them overcome that?
Yeah. Well, the challenges we see, as previously as well, is restaurant owners are not very tech savvy, and getting the message across is the challenge. And that's what RestoGPT actually does. We made it very easy. We help restaurant owners strictly concentrate on what they do the best, is making food, and the tech should do the rest. And by simplifying this process, making it very simple for them, that would be the solution. So the challenge is getting the message across. The solution is making it simple to make it happen.
Yeah, I would just add to that. Speaking with a number of restaurant owners, particularly small business owners, finding great products and vendors is time consuming. And it's not just time consuming, but they try a product, it fails, it upsets their customers. So to be able to work with a company as great as RestoGPT and all the products that they have to offer, it's almost like a one-stop shop. So instead of finding a vendor for phone automation, online ordering, and third-party dispute resolution, they could go to RestoGPT, have a great product out the gate, and it saves them having the time and stress of having to, look for a vendor, try the product. Maybe the product's good, maybe it's not. It's really just in the benefit for the restaurant to find a great solution fast.
Well, okay, so let's dive in. Let's say I'm Quartz Cafe and I'm looking for some solutions. What would you recommend? Like, what kind of things can your product do, and kind of how does it work?
Well, as I said, the main purpose of RestoGPT is to simplify the onboarding process and provide restaurants with every possible tool to make it more efficient. So that's where the AI comes in play, right? I mean, even though AI is used as this buzzword currently, and everybody's trying to have AI this, AI that, but we look at AI, how it will how AI can help restaurants to work more efficiently and improve their bottom line. So through AI, we obviously add a lot of automation. So from onboarding restaurants, that's, we do it very fast, quickly, and through from a simple menu link. The process of receiving orders, managing orders, finding last mile delivery partners, the payment processing, integrated, so restaurants don't have to deal with that. So that automation tool, that what makes it very easy and fast for restaurant owners to feel the benefits of an AI. That's one. Second, as I said, our main purpose is, and we see that's the trend actually moving forward, is digital employees. So restaurant owners basically, as I said previously, do not need to worry about the technology. Is it POS? Is it order management hub? Or is it a last mile delivery? All they have to do is hire an AI digital workforce, and everything will be done for them. So those are the things I feel AI should do to simplify your business as Court's coffee shop, and yeah, make it more profitable and efficient.
So I'm very interested about the online ordering with AI. Is it kind of like I can just like ChatGPT, where I can just type in and say, I want a cheeseburger, Swiss cheese, hold the pickles? Like, is that where we're going and what you're working on?
I think we're more working into what is the purpose of AI and automation, right? It's lower the labor costs, eliminate mistakes, cut unnecessary expenses. So that's probably the core of how to use the AI. But what you said, it's obviously, I know a lot of startups that working on that as well. Let's see where it's going to take it. But I think that's more probably marketing, that's more loyalty-based programs. We're more currently into how to make the operation much more efficient, profitable by integrating automation into the process.
Spencer, what would you add to that?
Yeah, I mean, everything that Gary said is spot on. The whole idea is to reduce the labor costs, as I mentioned prior, improve efficiencies, as well as increase profitability. So if AI can, do all of that, which it does, as Gary mentioned, it helps the onboarding be quite seamless. I mean, literally, you take like a link from DoorDash, you put it into RestoGPT.AI, and it will, create a menu for your restaurant and website, in minutes. And then I've never seen a product as simple to get started as it is with RestoGPT.
So, okay, let's dive. So I just put my link in, and it's going to pull in all my menu and everything. And then what can we do with that?
So it comes already as an app. So you input a menu link, you receive an app, a web-based app. It could be a progressive web app, a browser-based app, with all the admin integrations. So all you have to do is, we've been known to launch restaurants in 2 hours from the moment they input their menu to the moment to receive orders, because again, the whole system is pre-built with different integrations that make it easy for the restaurant to very fast start receiving orders, managing, and delivering orders. Again, by delivering, I mean we connect with third-party DSPs, delivery service providers, and that helps restaurants to also deliver without extra cost, basically, or having additional drivers.
Love it. So restaurant owners might say, I don't know about all this AI. I'm kind of nervous. What would you say is like a baby step that a restaurant owner could take to work with you or to start integrating AI to kind of get their feet
Yeah.
wet so they feel more comfortable?
Well, we never speak about AI with restaurant owners because, again, we do understand our background is restaurants. We know how restaurant owners think. So it all comes from a simple menu link. All the restaurant owner has to do is copy paste the menu link. It could be from their website, it could be from their POS, it could be from third parties, any menu link they have into the system. And the outcome or the product they receive on the other end has that wow effect that helps those restaurants and motivates those restaurants to move forward. So once they see what came out, now wow, let's can we do this? Can we add that? So we see the reverse part when initially you go after the restaurants trying to explain them how cool this is, and so forth and so on. With our product, it seems like restaurants come to you because they want to continue to see where this is going to go to, and that's how easy it is. And I think keeping it as simple and simplifying even more is the way we want to take it forward to restaurant owners. So again, as I said, restaurant owners should concentrate on making food, not the tech.
Yeah. And that's your role. That's your role to
Yeah,
help them with that.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. What's one thing we haven't covered today that you'd like to make sure that we touch base on?
Well, first of all, I see this year to be much more loyalty-based and marketing based technologies moving forward. Because again, tech is good enough for managing, adding efficiency, but at the end, restaurants want to sell more, right? I mean, they want to get more orders going through. And that's where the marketing comes in. I think there's extremely cool stuff's happening. I'm very impressed with which definitely we'll discuss more. And I think that will be the adding those type of programs into the AI, helping them to do both things, right? Operate efficiently and sell more, bring more orders.
Yeah. So let's put our
Yeah.
fortune teller hat on. In 10 years, what's it going to be like? Because, just 5 years ago, we had very little online ordering. Where's this going to be in 5 to 10 years, do you think?
As I said, I see it very clearly. No more tech, digital employees. All restaurant does is hires a digital workforce, and the digital workforce handles everything for them, including managing the technology, finding the right technology, connecting to the right technologies, marketing, operating through APIs. I think that's what's going to happen.
So do you think we're not going to have servers in restaurants taking orders and such, and it's going to be people ordering on their phone? Is that what you see?
I think no. I'm sure the personalized service will be there. I'm talking about more of the off-premise side, the delivery part, the phone ordering, and so forth and so on. But I mean, people are people. They want to socialize. They want to go out. I think nobody's going to take that away from them. I'm talking about more of the off-premise part, more the digital part of delivery, pickups, and so forth and so on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, even that part, I mean, obviously there might not be a need for a cashier because you have a phone automation that can take orders, that could push orders. You have the payment solutions, you have the delivery drivers. So that part could be obviously integrated and will not need extra staff. That's what digital workforce will do. But as far as going out, meeting people, vice versa, I think that might even do better because people still want to socialize, right?
Just to kind of build off what Gary's saying, I mean, I think restaurants are going to have to define, like they've been doing, what kind of service they want to provide, what kind of feel they want to give to their customers. I did speak with one company just to kind of go off what you were mentioning, Port, about like being serverless. This one particular company had an idea of where you would book a table from your phone, you would check yourself in at the restaurant, you would sit down at the table having already paid in order for your food, create an open tab, And in that way, the server kind of becomes the food runner. Do I think that's going to fit for all restaurants? No, but again, that comes to the part where the restaurant has to decide what kind of concept they want to be, but that's in the works, and potentially in the future.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
McDonald's, they've got a location that's no people working in it, right? And here in Kansas City, the drive-through is AI. Like you're ordering, like they're taking your order, right?
Sure. And Spencer, what you said right now, even for food runners, you have robots that could take your food, and even now they do that. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure.
Something that restaurant owners need to think about, because I mean, hiring people, what impact is that going to have? I mean, it's going to be something to think about the next few years, and I think you're right on the forefront. So, hey, this has been awesome. How can people find you, and if they want to work with you and learn more about what you're doing?
Very simple. We have a website, RestoGPT.AI. Again, it's our website, it's the portal, so any restaurant owner can go there, just input a menu link and see what happens. Very simple, very easy and fast to find us.
And just to add, doing business development, we are looking to offer a white label solution. So if someone's interested in white labeling our solution, they have a large network of restaurants, maybe even a smaller point of sale company that's looking to upgrade their tech. Just as Gary mentioned, you can reach out to us through RestoGPT.AI. On the bottom, there's the email link, or you can reach out to me directly on LinkedIn.